So if you see my YouTube video on when I visit the grave of Chan Wasun, it's written really clearly on the grave, Weng, like eternal spring. A mistake like that is hard to make, you know, if that is what they are called, and even now today they didn't certify that, it's Wengchen. But of course, when I was there, I see Siulin Tao Cham Kyu Byuji. I film it myself, it's in one of my videos. So, when I showed the videos at that time to Chen Guo, he said, well, when I was there in the 80s, they don't have the Siulin Tao Cham Kyu Byuji. He said they must have learned it later on for the... You make a joke, like, because Ip Man becomes so famous, they must have added that later. Yeah? And then I hear it again from other people. I think at least Wen Yong himself also mentioned it. He was there in the 90s or something, then he didn't see it. I think from, forgot the person, but when we were discussing it at that time, when I was working with Benny Meng and stuff, somebody else told me also, yeah, they don't have Sinum Tao Cham Kyu Byuji. So anyway, different sources confirm it. Yeah? Then in Fengchen, when I did the day I did the third time I went to Fengchen, the last time, and I did the Baisi with the Fengchen, but then of course he passed away, so I never really went into the Gulo Wingchun. But he tell me also that day, I think I have it on one of my memory cards. He say, oh, Leung Jan never have Silim Tao Cham Kyu Byuji. That's why also he never taught it. Eh? He said, but he had a single long set, which we know now as the Choga, the Siulin Tao. At that time, now we know it's probably called the snake ring fist. That is the same as the Siulin Tao form, but with more with the animal names. So I was thinking, you know, if you look at it from that point of view, some other researchers in Foshan now, or the one we know, Jesper, right?
Yeah.
He come to that conclusion. It's logical because he does his research. He goes to Gulo Wing Chun. He trains there. He interacts, and he recognizes, because he also researches Hongkun. He recognizes the names. So you see Leung Jan do things, Fok Fu, the Leung Jan lineage, and then he say, hey, the same name as in Hongkun. So he link it all together. He say, oh, this is linked to Hongkun. It's logical. But if you look at it from our point of view, right, my point of view, if you just accept that Ip Man did not learn Siren Tao Cham Kyu Byuji from Chan Wasun, but he learned it from his friend Yun Kei-san. And I'm not the only one that say that. I mean, Dr. Cheung Yong from Yun Kei-san lineage say it. Some others say it. In mainland China, actually, there is a few people that say this, that Ip Man took it from Yun Kei-san. If you just accept that, okay, Ip Man learned it, these three sets, from Yun Kei-san. Yun Kei-san, his brother Yun Chai-wan learned it from Fok Bo-chun. Fok Bo-chun learned from Lo Man-ku. Then you link it to the right way. Then Leung Jan is out of that picture. It's actually Wengchen, Eternal Spring, and was also Hongkun master. So there is not need for all those fuss, you know. It has nothing to do with the quality of Kung Fu. Ip Man could be the best Kung Fu master, or, you know, another master could be the best. This doesn't matter. It's just historical. We need to know where we're coming from. Otherwise, we don't know where we're going.
Yes.
And the wrong people get the credit for the wrong things, you know. Like, it is pretty clear that Wengchen is older than Wing Chun. But again, somebody like, I don't want to mention his name, is saying, oh, Wing Chun is a mix of many systems, is very young system. No, Wing Chun is older, according to my research, than Wing Chun. Wing Chun comes from Wing Chun. But Wing Chun is a piece of Fujian White Crane. Okay, later on in Wing Chun also things get added, because this is natural for human evolution, you know. And you study something, you add something, you give it to your student. But if you look at the origin of Wing Chun, it's pretty clear it's from Fujian White Crane. Sequences, names. But the funny thing is, I study Wing Chun. I study Fujian White Crane. So I can form an opinion not only based on theory, but also on practice. You can feel it. And I think Sifu is the same. When you do Wing Chun and White Crane, you feel the connection. But you have all those people, they never studied Wing Chun, they never studied White Crane, but they have their opinion. You know? This is an issue. So it's nothing against Ip Man. It's just, I think Ip Man was in a very difficult position. Because he started to teach in Hong Kong, and he wants to give a source, but he cannot, because he cannot say this is from Chan Wa Sun, because they don't have it at that time. So the people will ask, where's these forms from? He cannot say it's from Yun Kei San, because it's not his Sifu, and they did not really stand behind that Ip Man teach already that in Hong Kong. So he make up that he studied under Leung Bik. He had no choice for himself. But he of course never expect he get a student by the name of Bruce Lee. And then Wing Chun becomes so popular, so big, that this small twist that he put became a problem for Wing Chun history. You know, he could not have expected that. If he would have known that, probably he would have fought twice and would have said it differently. Yeah. So yeah, that is just my 2 cents. Yeah? So I have it from different sources, and Chen Kuang can say a lot about him, but he's not a liar. Yeah? Chen Kuang is a very straight person. And when he say they did not have Sinam Tao Cham Kyu Buji in the 1980s when he was there, that is just a fact. So where did Ip Man get it from? Yeah? It's logical. So now we come for the Wing Chun, the Lo Chi Wun, the village Sifu, where they come from, the area, the town.
Danzhou.
Danzhou. So we found out that Lo Chi Wun, the Sifu of Lo family, also Sifu of Waiyan, they come from the same area, the same town as Lo Tai Wen, from the Lo Tai Wen, from the Snake Rain Wing Chun.
According to what they say, yes. Danzhou is a big town. There are law villages, different law villages. Okay? So they come from the same town, but from different law villages.
And you talked to the Sifu there. What's his name? The Sifu?
The nephew of Lo Chi Wun.
Is the nephew of Lo Chi Wun.
Yeah.
And he said that the Snake Rain master, 3rd generation, Lo Tai Wan,
Lo Tai Wan. Yeah.
he was probably, his ancestor was Wing Chun.
Yes, that's what he said. The technique, Lo Tai Wan probably from the technique also based on Wing Chun.
Which ties in with the same story then, because we know Wing Chun is connected to White Crane. So Snake Crane Wing Chun is not called for nothing Snake Crane Wing Chun. They have some White Crane element, and the snake, according to my research, is Ermei. I forgot the master of the Yun family that I had a talk with at that time when I was in Foshan with Chen Kuang, who also told me, he say, oh, Wing Chun is White Crane and Ermei based. He say Wing Chun is White Crane based. He say the only difference is the Ermei, and that is that secret or small group what Siuke won, you know, the Sifu from Ancestor Wing Chun in London. He says that elite group that were like assassins, that group what became Wing Chun is a small elite group who were already Kung Fu masters in different styles, and that lines up then with what they say there, that they say, okay, he was of Wing Chun, the technique comes from Wing Chun. Lines up, because you cannot create a Kung Fu system out of thin air. If Wing Chun is really that, a special style for a special purpose, as Sifu Wen Yong says, to fight against the Qing army. People with a specific strategy. This specific strategy, Kung Fu system, must be created by other Kung Fu masters. And one of those Kung Fu masters, or many of those, were probably Wang Chun people. So for me it's pretty clear, yeah? Pretty clear.